Welcome everybody to my channel. I am Malleable Tentacles, and this is Build a Boat for Treasure. So today is part 3 of building Fortress Maximus. Today will be the testing out phase, or the first testing out phase. So I first of all have to get chairs here to actually supply for anything. So we'll add a chair to the lookout area, like I said in the previous video. So that way people don't fall out of there. And then I will add a chair in this room here. We'll add it right here. Oops. I did not mean to shut it like that. Okay, then add a chair here. Let's see, so I gotta find right there. Like I said, this will be the first test. This is not even close to the last test. This will never be too close to the last test, or at least for a while. Oops, this room has to be finished, or this room. Yeah, this is probably going to be my next priority, finishing this room, but that'll be later. All right, so. Let's go into the. Oh, I ripped the wrong way. Let me get back in. Okay, so come on, there we go. And then we'll add a chair down here. We'll add 2, so we'll add 1 here and 1 here. All right, so I'm gonna go into the safest chair, which is this one, because this is pretty much in the middle of the build. It's so goofy looking. Yeah. All right, okay, there's it. Okay, let's just start it. Let's see. Actually, wait, I gotta save it first. Do not want to accidentally. Yeah, this is doors. This one was my old version of this. This is a much more primitive version of this. So yeah, looks like he's back. All right, so I'm just gonna start. Oh my gosh, this thing is humongous. Okay, starting off, it looks pretty. Doesn't look bad. It's just a lot of colors on it. As you can tell, it's a lot of it's composed of brick. The metal's kind of in the bottom areas mostly. But yeah, the metal and obsidian. I'm surprised I used so much obsidian when I only really used it. I guess I did use it here too, but okay, so I can barely move my camera screen around this thing. That's how big it is. Like I said, this is not even most likely going to be a quarter of the size. Maybe it will be. We'll see. But like I said, this will be huge. Let's see if I had a 3rd floor. I might. A part of me wants to see how much I can stretch the boundaries of this game with how big something can be. Oh man. Oh. Sorry, I was drinking something. And I don't know why I kind of felt weird. But yeah, this is, like I said, Fortress Maximus is the logo right here. But honestly, if you guys want, you can recommend rooms I should add. I'm not gonna accept changes just yet. Not because I don't think your ideas for changes won't be good. I just think that's because it's in such an early infancy stage. I think I could probably add whatever. If you want to change something, I could probably add that in a different area, just to kind of see how it works. All right, so as you can tell, this thing is holding up like a beast, so that's not a surprise then again. We're only in the 2nd area as well, so we'll see how well. The biggest trials are probably going to be, we'll see about the tornado part, and that, which is going to be coming up soon. Maybe the musical part, and probably the second to last and last area before the treasure chest, which is that weird one with the bow on top, and then the hut. Those ones are probably the most notorious ones for me, at least in this specific version of this area, or this run here. But yeah, okay, what was that? Jeez, I'm getting jumped right now. I can't move my camera in, which is not good. Oh, that's why, because I was on the text box. But yeah, here I'll show you. I show you what I mean when I say I can move around here relatively easily. If I shut the door, move, bro. Let me shut this door too. Move here. Like I said, you can pretty much move anywhere you want in here. It's going to be a little bit bumpy because we're on the actual ship. And as you can tell, I get if I just stand up, I get launched forward or launched to the side, which is fine. So here's the pretty much that. And then we're going to go back in there. Yeah, this is a nice little window here to see what's going on outside. There's also the viewing. We'll go with that. Wow. Oh, gotta make sure I'm careful here. This place is a little bit more vulnerable because it has a... Ooh, that's not good. Ah! Let me shut the door. Thank you. There. Okay. And then shut this door. I can kind of look out the window right now. Fortress Maximus is holding up, as you can tell. I'll add a lot of chairs to this build. But yeah, I'll probably add, so the only reason I'm not using the gold I have right now, because I have enough to buy a legendary chest, it's because I was actually planning for some wheels for a car that I want to make. So yeah, that's going to be the big priority before I start actually like working on getting blocks for Fortress Maximus. But yeah, I probably should name my other build Fortress Maximus, the doors build Fortress Maximus, but it's fine. Alright, so I've never seen this one before. Wait, no, I have. Never mind. I thought that I just never actually looked at the outside. Yeah, this is the type of stuff I want to plan for. Wow. This is where a lot of the stuff gets destroyed. You can tell. All I'm hearing right now is just destruction. This is exactly what I mean when I say having a lot of fortification can really help you in this game. Because, well, yes, a sleek build that doesn't really get caught by much can be a nice idea. It's these types of stages where it's almost guaranteed where you're going to get hit is the type of stuff I want to avoid. Where I would personally avoid using a small ship, yeah, there we go. My brain's dying. But yeah, so definitely something. So looks like two people are having an argument. It's car driving. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I want to get a car soon enough. I might make a turbo tank or something in this game. We'll see. I want to make a lot of cool stuff in this game because this is definitely there's a lot of opportunities too. As you can tell, this thing is holding up really well. So, and this is pretty big, so that makes sense. I mean, I could... Oh! Okay. Running number 1. Oh, crud. Oh. I'm on thin ice. And I mean that literally, I'm on thin ice right now. Well, I'm not literally on thin ice, but I'm definitely close to being on thin ice. If one more block of this area is destroyed, this chair is going. Oh, crud. And I'm getting launched into there. That's lovely. It's fine. This thing is supposed to take a lot of damage. That's the point of this thing. It can take tons of damage without getting too compromised. Depends on where you seat yourself, though. If you seat yourself on the outside, you're probably gonna die because this thing is so big that it's gonna get caught everywhere. But the compromise with that is that it's easier to survive in the middle areas because there's more coverage of throughout the building, so it's not gonna be. Ooh, crud! That's not good. That's not good. Please. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, I think we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're gonna win this, unless there's some miraculous, absurd problem. This is this is the prototype version. It's already getting through everything, which is really, really good. This is a good sign. Who just passed through? Is that guy on like a rocket or something? All right. Now we're pretty much guaranteed to win as long as we don't get knocked out by one of those spikes at the bottom. We should be fine. As you can tell, it held up pretty well. There's a lot. The whole top is pretty good. Okay. Ooh, okay. There we go. We're almost there. There is no more obstacles ahead of us. So now we just wait until this thing makes landfall. All right, almost there. I wonder where this guy is. He might be at the treasure chest. We'll see here in a second. He died, so he probably did get the treasure chest. I wonder what he did to get the treasure chest. Because he definitely was fast when he did it. So there's almost no way he didn't have like a vehicle. So yeah. All right. So we're about to get. I don't know why I'm so short. Don't ask me. It's just, I guess it's a glitch or something. Whatever it is, it's definitely annoying. All right. The first version that I test out for Fortress Maximus has already gotten us to the end. That is a very good sign that this build will be insanely fortified and or just great, really. But yeah, all right. So I got everything. 105, all 105 doubloons. What is this thing? But yeah, that'll be it for the video. I will see you guys later. Bye.